Good afternoon. My name is Francesca Burnett, and today I will be talking about juvenile death penalty. Is it right or wrong? Yes or no? And technically, how do I feel about it? And today in my audience, I have
Robert.
Sharon.
everyone wants to know what the death penalty is. The death penalty is the punishment of or execution administered to someone legally convicted of a capital crime. America has a long history of executing juveniles. The first instance of juvenile execution took place in Massachusetts in 1642, before the United States was even formally became a sovereign nation, in 1776. Since that time, a total of 281 youthful offenders were executed, and as of August 1st, 1987, there were 32 juvenile offenders on death row. Finally, in the Roper v. Simmons case on March 1, 2005, the U.S. Supreme Court abolished the death penalty for minors. Prior to this ruling, minors were subject to the death penalty in a majority of states where the death penalty was practiced. I was watching something on the Investigation Discovery Channel way before this class even started, and I watched something about a little boy named Paris. He was 13 years old. His name was Paris Lee, and he killed his little sister Ella, and she was 4. He stabbed her 17 times. He beat her and choked her profusely. And on the 911 call, the lady, the dispatcher, asked him to give CPR, and he legit told in the interview that he walked out of the room and counted loudly to act like he was giving CPR. Paris's mom, Charity, she said as growing up, she's seen things that actually bothered her. She's seen things that triggered him. She knew he was different, but she definitely didn't think that, I guess, he would be capable of killing someone, especially his own sister. His IQ was around or a little bit higher than 140. So, just like Albert Einstein, to me, he was so smart, he was insane. He has admitted while being in jail since 2007 that he does not believe to have any type of mental state, any type of mental issues. He thinks that, he's perfectly fine. He just made a bad decision, and he also states that he does take full responsibility for what he has done. But this right here is a problem for me, because in 2027 he will be eligible for parole, and meaning when that comes around, he could or could not get out. And if he did get out, that's a possibility that maybe he could possibly kill someone again, because in his mind he truly has nothing wrong with him. What if someone leads him on or instigates him or does something wrong, or he gets jealous of somebody else's relationships, or of his parents or his grandmother, and triggers him to go and kill someone else. The juvenile death penalty does not kill kids. It executes the absolute worst juvenile offenders. Some facts that has been stated: the death penalty is less of a deterrent for children than it is for adults. That's what's been said. It also says children are often impulsive and reckless. But as children, we are taught, right from wrong. And I feel like being taught that regardless what age you are, you do know right from wrong at a certain age. And at the age of 13, I think he knew what he was doing was wrong, because he admitted to premeditating, saying that he really did wake up one morning and wanted to kill someone. Children often have little concept of death, or they don't understand death, and I also don't agree with that, because if he didn't understand death, then how did he know what it felt like or wanted to kill someone at that time? The death penalty is used in only half the states for juveniles. It had in 14 states with the death penalty, 18 is the age of accountability. In 4 states, 17-year-olds are eligible, and in 21 states, 16-year-olds are eligible for the death penalty. Have a good night.